That's what I'm talking about!
And the players get themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Heat, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the 76ers, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Right now for Philadelphia, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
And after talking to some of the coaches and the players, they're not happy that they couldn't start off on a little bit more of a roll. But I think they're in fine shape with the bulk of the season still to come.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. And for the Heat, wing pairing. Will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Kamare in at the 4. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Embiid. Last game out, he had 14. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace, guys.
Thank you, David.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Fundamentals got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Maxey, no good.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Adebayo. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Miami with another.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Philadelphia making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. And here we can check out the story for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now here's Embiid. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Go outside. Get outside. Go.
Maxey looking it over. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals and another basket for Miami.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find.
JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Miami leading by 8. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mr. Fundamentals, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mr. Fundamentals got 12. 76ers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Sasser gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The 76ers trail by 9. Here's McCain. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Pass to Sasser. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's Miami, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Max Strus is out there with Fontecchio. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals, in their last game against the Pistons, had a huge game. He scored 46 points, and his unselfishness with the ball, combined with his defensive activity, made a huge impact. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And timeout called by JB Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Miami.
Yeah, how do people make a Toronto, buddy? Let me know in the comments, and please.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Adebayo passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Melton kicks to Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Roddy. Offline with his 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's McCain. He has yet to score. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Kamar is checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for DeAnthony Melton. Baisley's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Dillingham. The shot by Baisley, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
And, Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. You got it out. You got it out. You should have pitched down there. I got shoot.
Free throw good, Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Embiid. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
Yeah, this is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the 76ers. Miami leading by 8. Pass to Kamare. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
On the wing, Hawkins. To the inside, Mr. Fundamentals, and they pick up 2. Mr. Fundamentals got 24.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey with it. Good, nice job down low. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy, Embiid always ready to deliver.
A floater, Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 10.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hawkins. Nailed from three-point land. Hawkins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Adebayo passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper is good. 26 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Poke loose. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's the Miami Heat feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
A look here now at the 76ers. They're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
A lot of bricks out there, my.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Embiid, and it's McCain in at the three. And he can't bank that one in. Kicks it out to Maxey. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Philadelphia.
The shortest three in the game, Maxey solid from that corner.
Ake's bounce pass. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Miami shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to LaRavia. Sinks that one from the post. LaRavia's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Adebayo, inside. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. 31 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Miami leading by 17. Jaquez outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and there's another one for the Heat.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Stewart in the corner. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Hero.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Baseline try. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Embiid. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To end the run, the 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Max Strus is checked in for Miami. Dillingham's checked in for the 76ers. And here are the 76ers now. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And they go to the intentional foul. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Here's Adebayo, and there's another one for the Heat.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Timeout called the 76ers. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number one, the Heat.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Back to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Hawkins. He was all alone on that one. Maxey's got 12.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job. Isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Miami with another.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Maxey passes to LaRavia. Here's McCain. Embiid with a screen on Strus. McCain's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 39. 6 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Mr. Fundamentals got 41.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's Miami, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Fontecchio. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And for the Heat, they're shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Good work there as it goes. Mr. Fundamentals got 43 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out to the wing. Pass to Dillingham. High post Embiid. High post Stewart. Going inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And so Stewart nails both of them. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Pass to Sasser. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The 76ers making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. The Heat leading by 22. Melton passes to Mr. Fundamentals. And the shot goes in. Mr. Fundamentals got 47 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Sasser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Montecchio finds Melton. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Sasser with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. No good on the three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Stewart. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But, yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Shot from free throw range. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one drops for him. Mr. Fundamentals got 55.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Fundamentals.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's McCain. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Mr. Fundamentals connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Stewart passes to Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
A Hail Mary for some, but Maxey makes the long shot look easy.
And another one.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Launches it. Kept alive. Embiid kicks to Stewart. Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Visualize a win tonight, then go out and take it.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game and this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then Sunday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. The starters for Utah. We've got Keontae George. Williams is out there with Connect, and it's Stevens in at the shooting guard. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Kamare in at the 4 spot.
Here we go.
With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible, That's what's the most challenging at first.
Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. And this is a player who's been giving his